doing? We haven't won the state championship in 17 years. What's up, state champs? How you doing? These 15 guys didn't win this by themselves. This is for the whole school, for the CPC community. So we win the state championship, our school wins the state championship. So one more time, how you doing, state champs? Okay, I'm not going to move along. I just want to make sure we acknowledge some people. We want to make sure we acknowledge our administration, our athletic department, CSN. We want to acknowledge our teachers. We definitely want to acknowledge you fellas for showing up to our games, supporting us. Even if you didn't make it to the state championship game, even if you didn't make it to one game, we want to make sure we acknowledge you because this is for CPC. This is who it's for. Give them a hand. I'm going to talk briefly about the team. Every time I get the mic, I talk about them a little bit. Let you know what our journey was like to get here. It was very tough. This was very unexpected to be standing in front of everybody, raising the state championship trophy. Never expected my first year here. But these 7 seniors, these 15 players here, they made it very easy because they sacrificed a lot for themselves, for our school, and to be able to have this trophy here right now. Having 7 seniors on the first year, you never know what to expect because everybody felt they should have score more points or play more or shoot more free throws or beat a man. And everybody sacrificed their individual just for this day today. So I commend my team for stepping up and doing that for me. I definitely commend my seniors. Give them a hand. I have a couple stories about them. I know a good one. We were, our team camaraderie has gotten a lot better with this group. And it took a while because, a lot of them thought they could do whatever they want. So we were in Ohio on Martin Luther King weekend, and, we had a room check probably about 10 o'clock after dinner. And Coach Bakken, my assistant coach, came in my room. He said, "Coach, where are the kids at?" And I said, "They're supposed to be in their room." He said, "Well, I walked past there and all the doors are unlocked, the latches on it, but there are no kids in there." So I said, "They might be in somebody's room. Coach, go find them for me." So he comes back, "Coach, the kids are not in there. The only person is there is who? Bo Amarito. Bo is sitting in the room." So I said, I happen to have to get up out of my bed and go find out where my team is. So I stand in the hall, and all I hear is like a stampede of horses, boom, 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 right above us, just running. And they happened to come down the steps, and me and Coach Bakken was sitting there right by the exit, and when they came, you should have seen their face. It just dropped. Some of them just fell down like, "Oh my God, Coach is standing right here in the hallway." And I have horns coming out of my head right now. Remind you, it's 15 degrees outside, and it's pretty cold. And it's probably about 5 to 6 inches of snow up in Ohio. So I told, okay, everybody, since we want to clown around in the hotel room, come with me. They said, "Okay, Coach, let me grab my coat, let me grab my shoes." No. We're not going to grab any of those things. You come with me. I think I had one kid without shoes. Was that you, Blake? Yeah? I think Blake came with me out. They was like, "Coach, where are we going?" So as they see me walking outside, I said, "You see this parking lot?" Which is probably about the size of our parking lot back here. I said, "We have 20 laps around there." I got kids with tank top shirts on and no shoes. And they looked at me like, "Coach, are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, if you want to clown around, you want to mess around, this is what we're going to do." So we're out freezing and cold, 18 degrees, no shoes on, no shirts. We're running around 20 times. I think somebody slipped. We had Barnett out there. We had Sam, my freshman, out there. Everybody wanted to do it. But on that day, something really special happened with those kids because I'm happy that 98% of them did something wrong together instead of 1 or 2. So that kind of, but they stuck with each other through that because there was never, ever another problem out of them after that day. Never. You know, so they thought twice, 3 times, or 4 times. We're not going to do this. Coach Tatum's not messing around. So that day was very special for me, and I felt that was a run, and that team got tighter that day because they said, hey, we can run outside with no shoes on in 10-degree weather and snow. We can win a state championship, and that's what they did. So we get that. One more thing before I go and talk about this team, and as everybody probably know, that we have a special manager on our team, and you know, his mom has been diagnosed with cancer, and at that time, in that moment when we knew that her time on this earth was not going to be as long as he expected to be, our season right there, all our individual things, my accolades as a coach, I threw it right out the window because Tommy Motown has been very important to our program from the jump. And when we went into districts, before we started districts, we said, hey, we're not worried about the 97 banner, we're not worried about a state championship or none of those things. We want to fight and compete for Kathy Motown. And when that team got together and after we won the Final Four semifinal game on Thursday, to see my team to go over there and hug her, I think if you ask any of these kids besides, you know, winning, beating Hickman in overtime, that was the most important thing at that time, was hugging her because that was what we were striving for. So that's how close and tight this family is with this team here. And that's a blessing for everybody here, for our teachers and everybody. I just want to appreciate everybody. Please don't expect this every year. Okay? I'll do my best, but we appreciate everybody's support, and for you guys to come out here and support us today, and let everybody know how well that you think of these guys. We really appreciate it. So, Mr. Brockman, everybody, thank you, and like I said.